Previously, we witnessed one extraordinary event that may have changed the entire history of life forever.
Two ancient cells did not destroy one another. Instead, they chose an entirely different path, living together.
Their partnership created the first eukaryotic cell, unlocking a completely new level of biological complexity. For the first time, life possessed enough energy to become far more complex than ever before.
Yet millions of years passed, and Earth remained a world ruled almost entirely by microscopic life. There were still no forests, no animals, and no giant living creatures anywhere on the planet. If cells had become so much stronger, what was still preventing life from growing larger? Even a perfect cell has limits. Beyond a certain size, transporting nutrients simply becomes too slow. Removing waste also became increasingly difficult inside one crowded microscopic space. Evolution had reached a biological barrier that no single cell could overcome alone. So how could evolution move forward without creating an even more powerful cell?
According to modern biology, evolution chose a surprisingly different solution. Instead of becoming larger alone, many cells simply began living together. At first, they were nearly identical, staying connected after every division. Cells on the outside faced the environment, while those inside enjoyed greater protection.
Even if a few cells were lost, the entire group could still survive.
For the first time, life discovered that cooperation could be more powerful than competition. Over countless generations, these colonies became larger, stronger, and increasingly stable. Then something extraordinary happened. Not every cell performed the same job anymore.
Specialized cells appeared, marking the beginning of the first truly multicellular organisms on Earth.
But how could millions of cells coordinate perfectly? Who told each one exactly what to become? Our next chapter reveals the answer.
Then, the greatest miracle began. Cells no longer simply lived together. They started communicating. Using tiny chemical signals, every cell could sense what was happening around it.
The signals told each cell exactly when it should divide and grow.
Just as importantly, they also knew when to stop dividing.
Some cells even received instructions to become something entirely new.
For the first time, not every cell remained the same. Some cells specialized in gathering nutrients to feed the entire organism. Others became defenders, protecting every cell hidden safely inside. Others built structural support, giving the growing body strength and stability. Like a city, a living body could never function if everyone performed the same task. Only when every cell accepted its own role could the whole organism truly thrive. Across millions of years, this remarkable cooperation became increasingly refined. Groups of specialized cells joined together to create Earth's very first tissues. Those tissues combined into increasingly complex biological structures.
These became the foundations of every organ we recognize in living creatures today. Remarkably, no single cell was ever placed in command of the entire body. Each cell simply responded to signals arriving from its closest neighbors.
From millions of tiny decisions, one unified living body gradually emerged. That was the extraordinary power of biological cooperation.
A single cell could only achieve so much. Together, millions could accomplish the impossible.
Cooperation unlocked evolutionary possibilities that had never existed before.
Larger bodies, more complex movements, and entirely new ways of surviving became possible.
The first primitive senses slowly began to appear.
Eventually came brains, hearts, eyes, and every complex creature alive today.
Yet for hundreds of millions of years, multicellular life remained surprisingly simple. Then, something astonishing happened. Evolution suddenly seemed to accelerate. Within a remarkably short geological moment, countless new animal groups suddenly appeared. The first eyes, mouths, limbs, predators, and survival races transformed Earth's oceans forever. Scientists call this extraordinary chapter the Cambrian explosion. Life diversified faster than at any previous time in Earth's long history. But none of this could have happened without one simple lesson learned hundreds of millions of years earlier.
To go further, life first had to learn how to cooperate.
That single lesson eventually made forests, oceans, animals, and humanity itself possible.
Next time, we enter one of Earth's greatest evolutionary chapters, the Cambrian explosion, when life suddenly burst into astonishing diversity.